Hey everybody, so today I wanted to do a video to let you guys know a little bit about my journey with credit. So in 2016, I came across a person on Instagram that had a credit repair company. And her name is Arnita, and she is still in the credit repair game as of today. One day I came across her Instagram and she was doing a live. And I don't know what made me go ahead and watch her live, but I did. And it literally changed my whole perception on what credit was and how to go about fixing it. And then for a few months, I just kept watching her lives, kept going to every post that she would share just so I can get some more knowledge. And within the few months or so, she happened to come out with a credit repair guide. And something in me just told me, go ahead and purchase it and just see what it's about. So I went ahead and purchased it. And after I purchased it, I was so scared to go ahead and try to do this credit repair stuff on my own. I was like, I don't know where to start. Like, what if they tell me that it's verified? I don't know what to do. But after a few weeks, I was like, hey, I spent my money. Let me go ahead and try this. Now, to remind you guys, in 2016, I was about 21 or so. So at this point, I literally knew nothing about credit prior to getting a hold of this lady on Instagram. It wasn't taught in my household. It surely wasn't taught in school. So everything I knew from this point was from this lady. So once I bought this guide, I waited a few weeks to go ahead and try to do this. So something in me just said, hey, let's just start off by doing my own credit and see what happens. Within 30 to 60 days, I seen some results coming in where things were getting removed from my credit report. Like prior to that, I stayed in an apartment with my now husband. And at the time when we moved, we were getting charges for cleanup fees on our credit report. I happened to get that removed and a few other things on my report. And then from there, I was like, okay, let me try my husband's and see what happens from then. And then from there, he also got some things removed. And from there, we were able to get some credit cards with some higher limits. And we also had moved to a different part of town to go ahead and get a house. And they ran our credit as well. And luckily, I started working on our credit and we got approved. So once I went ahead and started doing that, I was like, hey, I think this is something I'm interested in. But I didn't actually take any action from there. I was so undecided on what I wanted to do with myself. I went to college for about a year and then I decided I wanted to be a real estate agent. I was so all over the place and had no clue on what I wanted to do. So a few months have passed and I'm still looking at her Instagram page, and now I had joined one of her Facebook groups and everything. And she had announced that she was going to start giving credit repair classes. Now, I let a few of them go by, and I keep seeing people saying, hey, I'm starting a credit repair company, and so was my mentor to go ahead and get this taken care of so I can get on my feet with my company. I was like, I want to do it, but I don't know if I should do it. So I let a few more months go by. And then I decided, okay, I think I'm going to go ahead and do it. I was a nervous wreck. I didn't know how this was going to go or if this is even something I should actually do. Now, if you know me, you know that I am like one of the cheapest people you would ever meet. Even if I go to the store just to buy a bag of chips, I'm like, do I really need these chips or should I just wait till I get home and eat something there? But I took the chance and I did go ahead and take her credit repair class. So now this made me a certified credit consultant. Once I went ahead and got that certificate, I was like, okay, I'm going to go ahead and start my company and we're going to get this taken care of. from there, I didn't do anything. I waited a few months to see if this was really something I wanted to do. And then all of a sudden, I find out I am about to have a baby. Now, the whole time I was pregnant, all I can think about is I just need to make sure everything is going to be okay for my son in the future, blah, blah, blah. Now, I didn't actually start my credit repair company when I was pregnant because I wanted to focus on my health and making sure that I had a healthy baby. Now, once my son was born, that's literally everything I could think about every day. I need to make sure I have a reliable car, which you have to have good credit if you want one of those new cars. I need to make sure we're in a good school district so my son can get the best education possible. So if I want to buy a house in a good school district, we need to make sure we have our credit together and all of that. I'm like, I know I'm not the only parent that thinks of this 24/7. So with that new mindset of being a parent, I'm like, I know other parents want to make sure they can provide for their children and give them the best life as possible. That's why I went ahead and started my company, KQ Credit Consultants, to go ahead and help those single mothers or their parents that just want to make sure they can provide and have their children in good neighborhoods with homes and do whatever they need to do with their credit. So even with the single moms and regular parents, I know some of our single ladies and gentlemen want to make sure they have their credit together as well. So if this is something you are interested in, you can definitely sign up for my credit repair service at www.kqcreditconsultants.com. Or if this is just something you can't obtain at the moment, you can always purchase my credit repair guide and start from there. And at any time and on points from there, if you need assistance, you can always sign up for our services then. If you have any questions or concerns, you can always message my page or you can email us at support@kqcreditconsultants.com. Thank you guys for letting me speak with you this evening.